Hi my friends, I'm Ixim and today we'll be working with the Empress and the Emperor. So instead of doing one card a day, we're doing two cards a day just because I wanted to put them together and sort of work together at once. Anyway, remember that we are connecting with the Wild Unknown Tarot and we're getting to know this deck at least since I'm doing this exercise every day or every time I can, I wanted to share that with y'all. Anyway, so we have the Empress and the Emperor. And right away, if you see the trees, they're very different. This tree sort of goes all over the place. You know, it doesn't have a very symmetric shape, and it has a lot of colors also. And in this one, we see, although it sort of like goes a little bit in and out, it does keep the shape a little bit more straightforward. So right there, to me, you know that over here as women, because they both represent the feminine side and the masculine side. As a woman, many times we're doing a lot of things at once, especially if you're a mom or, you know, a teacher or whatever, you know, we tend to be doing a lot of things at once. And the men, or usually, you know, the masculine side is sort of more focused, more straightforward, more only one or a few things at once. So right there, I make that connection. And I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. Another thing too, aside of the shape and the colors, is that contrary with the Rider-Waite, this one doesn't have the green in the back. It has the black, and it's with the moon. So right there, we have more feminine. I'm sorry, or maybe, or maybe because we didn't have the person, you know, they wanted to give the accent into the feminine side by putting the moon. I'm not really sure. But then also, you know, the feminine side, it works with the creativity, intuition, and subconscious. So right there, I think it goes both ways, right? And the moon, the cycles, you know, very feminine. And then we see the masculine side, and the sun is very masculine. And then you see the colors, it's red, orange, and a little bit of yellow, bringing that masculine area, which is the energy and the force, right? So the colors are very different. And what I find in the tarot, if you notice, if you put them from 1, 2, 3 in order, you're gonna see that each card is sort of like the opposite of the last one that you just saw. A lot of opposites, right? And so that's one of the things that I noticed with the tarot and that I really like, because then you can see the contrast between one and the other one. And over here we see. So now this one represents the feminine side, and this one represents the masculine side. And so then for me, it really does bring the feminine aspect with the moon and the black being, you know, thinking that is sort of like the subconscious. And then over here, it does bring the masculine side by having the sun and by having more sort of like a straight, more symmetrical shape. Now, another thing is the numerology, you know, the number 3, you know, it is abundance, or, you know, when you have a completion of things, or when things grow from 2 as something emerge. So to me, the Empress, you know, if you doing a reading and you want to know about an aspect, you know, you have the Empress, it doesn't only, you know, mean the feminine side. It also means, you know, that whatever you're trying to put your seeds on, it will grow, meaning you will have success, or you will go open the area, you will gain, you know, in the area. And then in the Emperor and the masculine side, needed a break. You can see that, you know, being the masculine energy, you know, you can say that it's a lot of energy, a lot of force. And for me also order of things, you know, organizations. So when I see these cards sometimes, To me means a big company, a good job, a stable situation. When I see this card upside down, if I'm doing reversals, for me, there's no order or structures. A lot of times, these cards appear when people are moving. You have all those boxes and all those things, so you don't have order. So I will see it this way. So it's a temporary lack of order. In that way, well, it's not that bad, right? So the order, organization, sort of straight thinking, sort of like a square thinking. That's why it's the 4. And so brings order, focus, attention, organization. And over here, it brings creativity, grow, gains, but especially that creativity and intuition. So here we go, my reflections on these are my connections, but I'm going to journal about my feminine side and my masculine side. To me, I always been, not because I'm a woman, we all have both, right? The feminine and the masculine side within us. But for me, I'm always more into the creativity, and I like to start a lot of things, and I like to create, and I like to talk about my experiences and come up with new ideas. But for me, it's a struggle, and I'm working on it, being more structured, having more order, especially with the planners, planning my future activities and everything is hard for me. So sometimes I have to meditate in this car and really work on that. So for me, when you balance these two areas well, there is the real union and balance in our lives. So I'm going to try to journal and about my feminine and masculine side and what that I need to balance aside of, being destructive and not organized, other areas too. So anyway, thank you for watching. And remember that we'll be doing these videos and I invite you to join us again. Thank you. Bye.